So this is a game I've owned for a while. Bought it on a Steam sale at some point. Don't know when. It's one of those, it's got overwhelmingly positive reviews games, and it's cheap. And since I've been on the little puzzle game kick, I figured it was time to finally play it. I'm not entirely certain what the shtick is. I don't actually think I've gotten to this shtick yet. But here we are. Okay, I get it. I understand. I see where there's depth going to be here. But good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing out there? I'm doing pretty shit. I'll be honest. I think it's part of the reason I'm on the therapeutic puzzle game kick. It's like normally I think I'd just be playing Tetris, but these are easier to stream than Tetris. Okay, so it's... pick up sticks. I get it. Hello, Kiri. How are you? Also, Moopin. Rhinestone. King. It's like wintertime puzzles or something? I don't know. Ooh. Okay. I see it. So if they're stacked on top, I need to get the one that's on top. You really liked Lineway? Well, here we are. Back again with another one. Quite frankly. Lineway was super chill. I also enjoyed Lineway. That moment when you're just like, okay, I'm clicking buttons, and then suddenly you see the puzzles and you're like, oh my. I like it. Like I said, Ananda, I'm doing pretty shit. But I'm here. The Discord notification for this stream were picked up on you reading? What do you mean? Are you saying that you were just doing some reading and the stream kicked in and you're like, oh, it's time to go watch some stream? Also, Kiri, not that I'm trying to sell you more video games, but this is another game that has one achievement. Just finish the puzzles. That's our start. Followed by you. Also, this puzzle kick has made me want to replay Gorogoa. Oh, recording, not reading. Oh, I read that as reading. My bad. Because this is, a lot of these are reminding me of like simpler Gorogoas. It's good sound design, yeah. Whew. Okay, so I can do a use side. All right. Then you and you, and you, and then you. I'm curious about what they chuck at me next, because I know that there's like rotations and other things that you get to do in this. Okay. Ah. That answers my question. All right. What gives you that impression? Goro what? Gorogoa. Gorogoa is a hand-drawn puzzle game. Um, that's like 2 hours long, but it took the guy who developed it a bajillion years to make it because it's all hand-drawn. It's like 12 years or something of development time. It's a ridiculously long development time. Oh, I see. These look like circuits. I like it. Cool. I don't really have too much to say about this. It's just kind of me saying words, I guess. So I hope that's acceptable, Chad. Oh, God dang it. There we go. I guess this is how I slowly progress. Also, Mupin and Kiri, thanks for the hosts, by the way. I guess this is how I slowly progress into an ASMR channel. It's just puzzle game ASMR. I was messing around with a VCV rack this evening and actually made some decent progress. Initially, when I was messing about with it, I was having problems with the software crashing. If you're not familiar with VCV Rack, it's Euro Rack emulation software. You want to play Tetris? Well, I mean, Tetris Effect Connect is on the Microsoft Store. It is on Game Pass. I wonder if that... I wonder how well that multiplayer actually works. I mean, it's just calming music, Kiri, with visually pleasing puzzles. Or aesthetically pleasing puzzles. Although I was very torn as to what to actually stream today. So I've got another game now that I got to stream because some of you may know the little roguelike that I've promoted a whole bunch, Lost Flame, just pulled a big update actually. It now has 4 new early game bosses. So that's something I suddenly need to do. Because that game is cute and I like it. All right. Okay, so to do that, I have to kind of rotate you there. So I almost ended up doing that for this stream, but I kind of wanted to do puzzles, so we'll do it, but not tonight. Maybe tomorrow. I'm glad you do. Ananda, I'm glad you do. Yes, it's entirely free. There are certain synths that you have to pay for, but aside from that, it's entirely free. Well, Moopin, I'll say what I usually say with these games. If you buy a super cheap puzzle game when I'm streaming and you enjoy it, at some point tip me $1. Fucked it up. Boom. I feel like I get that a lot though when I play these impulsively cheap puzzle games. People are just like, "Yep, bought it." Just all the time. I sell so many of them. It's kind of crazy, actually. Yep. Boink. Works for me, Kibbs. Cheers. Thanks for the $1. Oh, by the way, Kibbs, I should let you know, your dwarf in Long Death died. I know that's probably not a really good way of telling you that your dwarf is dead, but now you know. Again, yes. Sorry. Kind of had a bunch of unexpected deaths today, but it's okay. Including one who showed up dead, which was kind of hilarious. Ryan, although something that very much confused me initially, for VCV, make an account and sign in on the website, and then sign in the software. Then on the website, you can download all of the free plugins. And there are hundreds and hundreds of them. But you need an account on the website before you can download the free plugins. Bonk. They did doing what they loved? Sparring, from what I could tell. But then again, the lifespan of most of the dwarves in Long Death is significantly longer than being a normal dwarf in a normal fort, so. Oh. That's new. Whoa, okay. Well, it worked. I'm not actually sure how I pulled out that second one. Like I solved that by accident? Like this needs to be rotated. You need to be rotated. Let's pop you out. And I can do that. I need that one out. So that top side down to there. Oop. There's actually multiple ways to do that one. I think. Maybe not. Good morning, Zane. Neil, thanks for the host. Okay, I guess I need to break that link and go that route. You know what this is? This is really pretty minimalist pickup sticks. That's what this is. Like electrical diagrams? Yeah, kind of. Or just diagrams in general, not necessarily electrical circuits. But yeah, this developer has a whole bunch of these. There's like 4 of them now. And I think I own half of them. So this is kind of me doing some Steam cleaning. Like playing games that I've owned forever and just never gotten around to. In a way. But also like, you know, getting to point some people towards little games they maybe didn't know existed. Let's just do that. And then I can do both of these. A mini espresso machine. Ooh. That's fun. So how the heck are these gonna work? Okay, so I need all 3 of them to go down at once. Okay. It's basically telling me to rotate those. This is a teaching level, which means next level they're gonna make me solve something with this. Oh, nice. So you bought a nice mini espresso machine too. Is there a way to rotate it the other way? No, it's just the one input. Let's go for you. Let's pull this side out, which goes there. Just push the button. I don't even need to do anything else there. Need you off. This one needs to come off. Then I guess I could just do both of these. Yep. Puzzle number 34. Oh. Okay. So now, okay, so this is just gonna hit all of the ones with that little symbol on it. Okay. Whoa. I screwed up. You know, for a game called Hook, I think I get the hook. You know, I'm so happy that there's a lot of these little tiny puzzle games up here on Steam. Because every single time I play through one, I get this feeling of sadness because I know I'm going to run out of puzzles. Because none of them are like hard, if that makes sense. But they're all very interesting. Like, none of the little puzzle games I've streamed recently I would describe as hard, in quotes. Now, here's what you need to do, Anandar. You need to do something that I would do, which is get way too in. Like, way too into, like, looking up how to properly make espresso. Okay, so I guess the way this works is I have to connect. You. So the first one I need to do is the flat one. Which means I need to go flat through. Which is that. And that makes things a lot easier, because now I can see what I'm doing. So now you... Okay, and then... You. Hey, Avenue. What game, if I can ask Zane? What's the name of it? Not super big into puzzle platformers. I did really enjoy... Ooh, okay. I did really enjoy... Let's try this. Okay. I did really enjoy the blanking on the ability to speak. Trine games. But those were very physicsy.
I was going to bed and saw a notification, so I figured let's just do this.
Whoa! Thanks for $1.50. Cheers, man. Okay, so I can remove both of those. What is that hitting? Oh, I see what it's hitting. Okay. I need to get this cross piece off. But thank you, Zapdos. Thanks for taking the #1 spot. And cheers for the $1.50. Yeah, so I need to get this piece off then. I need to do flat. So that's you. Remove that. And I can do you. And then I can click that. Manifold Garden. I fear that Manifold Garden would make me very motion sick. But that game does look pretty. I just fear that from the visuals of Manifold Garden, which might not necessarily be warranted, but it's hard to tell. Let's just get those two out of the way real quick. I gotta do flat. But flat will also pull out that. I think I gotta do that next, but that will also pull out this. Okay, so this goes next here. Perfect. Can go get this one out of the way, which means I could do this, pop you out of the way, pull you out. Okay. So now flat can go, which is this. You can go. Oh. No, it can't. Let's try that again. It's a lot of like breaking and making circuit connections. Ooh. There we go. But I hope you have a good night's sleep, Zapdos, when you do head to sleep. There's lots of changing angles and things moving. It's not that. It's games like Manifold Garden generally have a very designed and or locked FOV. And the second the game has a very locked FOV, the harder it becomes for me to play. And it's it was the problem I had with what's the other? Foist Poison Poisoner that everybody likes. Now I'm blanking on the name of it. I'm doing a real good job being awake this evening. It's funny because like I am quite awake, but all right, let's just knock you out. Flop that. There we go. The very non-Euclidean puzzle game, whatever the heck that game was called. Very descriptive, I know. Okay, how the heck do I... So that's just gonna pop all that. So you go here, but you also go over there. Oh, I see. There. That's how I disconnect it. Whoa. What? Let's just disconnect all of that. There you go. Antichamber. That's the name of it. Yeah, Antichamber was a game that I had a lot of problems with because of that. One of the few games on Steam I've actually refunded. And I kind of feel bad because I feel like when I bought that game, it was kind of my own fault. Like, I feel bad that I had to refund it because it was kind of one of those, like, I looked at it and like, this is probably going to make me motion sick, but I'm going to try it anyway. And sure enough, I was right. You caught up? Enjoy the lurks. When you finish it, let me know what you think. I think that's where we need to start right there. Looks like it, yeah. That one and that one. So let's break that sequence. Let's break that. Break that. Nope. Oh, interesting. Actually, I have three tries now. That's interesting. I'm actually a little bit confused. Oh. No? Okay. It's actually like getting me here. Okay, so you come down here. I need you to connect to that, which will empty that out, which currently it is. But it's also going to connect to that, which is bad, so I don't want that. So I want you to go all the way over to there, pull that one out. Now it's also going to go down to here and try and pull that and fail, so we got to close that. And I don't want it to pull that, so it's going to go here, which is going to pull that one. However, it's also going to pull this one, which I don't want. So instead, just that. There we go. Okay. Now we're making progress. But yeah, Antichamber, I fear that Manifold Garden would give me the same problems as Antichamber. That being said, I do love looking at screenshots of Manifold Garden. So now you're going to go all the way across, pull him. This is going to go all the way over here. and pull that. That should be it. Yep. Then I need flat, which means I need to connect that to you. Down here. What? Oh, I see. It's not connected. I have to remake the circuit down there. Let's try that. Perfect. So now this is a big one right here. There we go. And that's hook. This game is beautiful. It's actually turning out to be a surprisingly difficult, incredibly visually appealing little puzzle game. Also, this game's a couple of dollars, by the way. Something I should remind people. So if you do want to pick this thing up, it is very cheap. I don't know how long it is. It seems to be quite short based on the Steam reviews. Which, to me, is kind of a benefit. So we're going to see if I can do this in just one sitting. Which certainly fits the late night vibes. I'm just kind of finishing things. Being productive. Staving off that late night isolated loneliness that is last year and has been the start of this year now. Which I don't think is changing anytime soon. It's been kind of fucking with me on real bad levels ever since New Year's. Like, New Year's was really nice. It was kind of nice to be able to, like, disconnect for a little bit. Like, I saw my mom today. It was interesting because I was just kind of, you know, talking to her about, you know, pretty standard isolation shit. Thanks for the $5, Zane. Cheers, man.
Thanks for the late night vibes.
Cheers, man. You're welcome for late night vibes. But my mom was talking about how, or I was telling my mom that this is the, well, I guess last year is the first year in my life I've actually been jealous of people that can drive. Connect that, pull that out, and that's also going to go up top here and pull you out. So, thunk. Up until now, like, I've never been jealous of people that could drive. It's like not something I ever felt I needed or envied. Okay, that's gonna get caught on that, so I can't pop you. What do you connect to? I need to pull that out. Let's just break that connection. That should do it. Like, never at any point have I really been jealous of people that could drive until the last, you know, year and a bit. And the reason for that is I am extremely jealous of people that can just, like, get out of their house on command, in a way, I guess. Like, that might sound weird, but it's kind of what it is. Like, if you're able to just say, screw it, I want to go be somewhere else for a bit, you can do that. I have no way of doing that. Like, man, I would just kill to just go somewhere for a bit. My mom's like, well, I don't drive at all. I don't really drive anywhere or go do anything. That screwed the whole puzzle up. I want to get this with 100% accuracy. Not that I need to, but I want to. Let's actually do this side. Cool. It's like as of now, I've left my house twice this year, and both times were to go to my parents' house. It's like the most fucking first world problem ever, and like whenever I complain about first world problems or vent or ramble about first world problems, it's always a, well, you know, shit could be so much worse, and yeah, it could be, but like this is still the shit that I get to deal with, and it still sucks. Even though it, yes, could be massively worse. So I want you to go that way, which connects down to there, which can't go that way, which can't go that way, goes down to you. That should do it. Pops both of those. All right, a little bit of progress made. Oh, would help if I actually connected you. All right, a little bit more progress. That's gonna clip me up, so I need this one out. This one and also this one, if I could do that. I pulled more than I wanted it to. I suddenly no longer care about doing this with 100% accuracy. You know, my mom can drive me somewhere? It's not really what I want, though. Right, like it's not the, like, yeah, in theory I could see if my mom could take me, I don't know, out to a park somewhere, but it's like there's this thing about like being alone in the space that you reside in, like being alone in the space that you live in versus being alone somewhere else. And I think that's really what's fucking with me right now. Like, it's not necessarily the need to be around other people. That's what's tripping me up here. So if I break this line, instead pop that. Break that line. There we go. If I do that, it's also going to pull you. So I got to get this one. But to get this one, got to get you out of there. Just to escape your surroundings. It's like, yeah, I've been, but like, right? That's what I was doing up until, I guess, the start of 2021, where it's like, it's been nonstop torrential downpour for the last, like, 2 weeks. And I don't mind walking in the rain, but I can only do so much of that. I'm trying to think, how do I get rid of those two? It's going to reset me if I screw it up, though. There we go. Got it. You're first. You're second. Right there. Got it. And like that used to be kind of my main form of escapism, I guess, before I couldn't go to places, was I would take public transit. I'd go to one of the bigger public parks somewhere, and I would just be alone, right? But now that's not really an option because I can't take public transit. It's interesting. I actually have two connections to this. If that was an option, that would probably be what I'd be doing primarily. Because I'd be taking public transit that's somewhere where maybe it's not raining or it's further away, so it's worth the travel even though it's raining. Because, you know, you can only walk, you know, your local route so many times. And I've done it the same, like, 2.5 kilometer route since the pandemic started 4 times a week. And I have many variations on it, but it's still the same route. It's just different variations on the same route. Let's break that connection and work off this one. Wow. I'm like, that might do it. Or it's just going to, like, trip the whole thing up. I feel like the next puzzle's going to be hard. It's just a hunch. Huh? You don't connect, though. How do you connect that, then? Because, like, why does this piece exist, aside from just to screw with you? Oh, no, they must have made another connection to it earlier. Anyway, it's this one that's got to go next. Not you, so... Oh, it would help if I actually connected the thing. There we go. Bonk. 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 Oop. Yeah, I've kind of gotten that impression from where you live, Carrie, that there's not a lot of green. Like, it is, like, the amount of green we have around here is really nice. Okay, so is it... Oh, I see. There we go. That'll break that connection to that one. So now I'm only connected to you. So you're going to go... Just needed to try pulling the button, see what would happen. What do I need to hit first? Let's work this backwards. Need to pull you out. You need to go out. This way. I'm gonna come in this side. Go into flat, which is right there. But then also, there's flat there, which totally screws me up on this side. Yeah, because flat also pops me out there, which is what's screwing everything up. We had some really nice rain last night. While I was playing classical music on the record player on the Discord server, I got to just kind of sit by that, which was really pleasant. I almost feel like I should have like a disclaimer at the beginning of these late night streams, because these late night streams should always just have like a disclaimer that's just like, warning, this is literally just blind venting about depression. It's like late night therapy session more than just streaming. That's what I needed. Okay. So I need to do that one, but I can't because that's going to screw that up. So then that should just pop you out. So that's going to then send the circuit into you, which is going to go across here into flat, which will snap to that, which I don't want because I want this. So I want... to break these connections. And break that connection to just do you. Got it. This game's actually got really nice rain sounds in the background now that we're talking about rain. Although if I were to complain about anything, those little circles feel oddly low resolution. Like I can see the pixelation on them. Like I feel like they could have used a higher res sprite there. Very small thing to complain about though. Got it. Need to sit up straight and rub my eyes. Like, I wouldn't mind some snow right about here. I don't want to sound like Kiri, but some snow would mean that walking would be easier. Because recently we've had two options. We've had rain and freezing rain. Those are kind of the two weathers we've had recently. It's been rain and freezing rain. And both of those are very unpleasant to walk in. Anyone who has ever had to deal with any kind of freezing rain knows what I mean. It's very, very unpleasant for pedestrian walking. Okay, so that just doubles up on that, which is totally fine. Just gotta lock you off. Whoa, 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 whoa. How did that connect? Oh, I see where it connected. You sneaky little bastard down there. Try that. There we go. It's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Hold up. The heck, game? I didn't tell you you could do that. But you did it anyway. What the fuck? Okay. There's a connection here I don't want. Oh, you. Think? But I'll actually just want you disconnected, not connected at all. There we go. I see where I'm screwing up. Alright, so now I need you to do that. Whoa! Okay, never mind. But yeah, I wouldn't mind some snow. Snow would just mean that I could go out walking again. In a pleasant environment. I mean, of course I could always go out for a walk in the rain, but... It's like most of the time, you know, streamers turn their streams on to make money off their chat. I'm honestly just here for social interaction right now. It's like I just need a wall to talk at that responds instead of the patterns of my ceiling. I think I got it. I think I got it. Actually, maybe I don't. Because that's going to screw me up if I do it that way. But I could do it that way. Connect you here, so you go thunk, down to there. Thunk, down to there. That's going to screw me up, because you're going to try and pull that, which I don't want. And would like to trace them out. What, is your ceiling dirty or something? So that's currently canceled. So you'll go up to here, thunk, there, and blocked that side. Up to here, around, and down that way. But you're also going to go down to here. It's going to trigger that, which I don't want. This one down here is going to go along here, all the way across to there. Up to there, which I'm going to shut off. Or rather, I can just block this whole side. So there's no power going up that way, so it doesn't matter. You then come down to here, all the way across. It's so textured that there's some things you've managed in seeing the textures. Yeah, it's funny because like for me it's almost more of a saying than anything at this point, because I can't really see the textures on my ceiling anymore. I was able to for like most of my time growing up, but I kind of can't anymore. I think that'll do it. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do. At least not without my glasses on. With my glasses on, I can totally see them. All right, so you to here. Goes up there, there, and there. So this goes here, down to there, pulls you out. I need this one. Seems easy enough. And there we go. Although, what? There we go. Like, what part of the circuit am I breaking? You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of like picture books growing up, when it's just like, here's a pattern, connect the dots kind of thing. Find A and B, find the different pieces. Or like almost like those I Spy books. Try to look. So I could do those three. So this would send it in the right direction. I can break that connection to kind of get you guys off to do whatever. and make you go this way. Can break that connection. I didn't actually realize I was connected to that one too, but I guess I was. Can pull you out while I'm here. Okay, so this this is a little convoluted. How the what? How the heck do I get that one? Rhetorical question. Oh, there we go. Flump. Go to there. Pull you. Okay. It's like once you kind of start getting things on angles, it's like now we talking serious. Oh, I see where I screwed this up. Now I just need to get you down. This one's very meticulous. Let's break some of those. So now the only direct, because it can't go that way. It can't go that way. It can't go up. So it can only go down. Whoa! You weren't even connected to the one I wanted you to be connected to. How are you not connected? What? That should be connected to those ones. Unless I'm kind of misunderstanding how these puzzles work. Okay, there we go. That did what I wanted it to do. Huh. All right, what's the first one I need to do here? Probably that one. And the other thing is like, kind of recently, the thing that I keep hearing people saying is, oh, well, you know, everybody in the world is kind of going through this. Everyone's kind of dealing with this. And I think to an extent that's true. Most people in the world are going through something similar to what I'm going through. But kind of the curveball that I think I've had that some people, very few people have had to have, is the living alone and not really having a social circle while living alone. And also at the same time, not really having a social circle while living alone. I also work from home. And not even in like a situation where I'm talking to people on Zoom calls or video calls every day. Most people live with family. At least a family member. If you don't live with a family member, then if you live alone, you might be traveling to work or commuting to work. Or potentially, you work from home in some sort of situation where you're communicating with coworkers online. It's like, I don't even have that. I know it sounds like a small thing, but it's amazing how much the last, like, 12 months has completely fucking wrecked me. Like, I don't even know who I am at this point anymore, which is kind of wild. How the heck do I disconnect you? I don't want it going... Because this one only does the one right there. But I don't want it pulling that. There we go, that'll disconnect it. That'll disconnect both of those. So currently if I push this, it's gonna go up to here. It's gonna go over to here, it's gonna bounce up there and pull that. Yup. Let's pull you out while I'm here. So that will pull out 3 that need to be pulled out. I just need to connect you to here. Pickup sickness? What's pickup sickness? I don't believe I've heard that term before. Oh, sticks, not sickness. My brain like put an extra N in there. I was like, what the heck is pickup sickness? Yes, no, this is very much like minimal, pretty pickup sticks. But like minus the part where like pickup sticks is kind of bullshit. It's just a matter of getting them all out in the right order. There we go. Yeah, the extra S screwed up my brain. Hey, Board Slayer. Good evening. It is pretty chill, Bozilla. I'm trying to see the first piece I need to do. It's like the triple combo of people saying hello. What's up, Goldpoke? Good evening. I'm gonna find the one I need and then trace it backwards. So I guess I could start with this one. Which goes up to here. Set that way. Which goes down this way to nothing. So, whoop. Okay. Do get 3 failures. I need this one off. You're technically working? Okay, well don't technically work too hard. I'm assuming your students don't know that you watch Twitch streams while technically working, right? Because here's the thing. Your students are probably also totally watching Twitch streams. The question is, what streams are they watching? Oh, you're on break right now? Okay. Some of them are. Have you busted any of them watching Twitch streams? I know that you're supposed to be lurking. If you gotta lurk, just go do what you gotta do. See if I can connect it to that one. Alright, so there's only one side connected to this right now, which goes this way. Jumps up here. It's all the way up to that. Really? How was that pulling the far side? Duh. What in school? What's happened? I had my uncle on my mom's side is an elementary school teacher, grade 7. And I had to explain to him when I was over there with my little sister once what Fortnite was. As he just kind of like when I was over there, I was because my grandmother lives with him and my aunt. He asked, he was just kind of like, "Yo, Greg, you might know this." I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "What's Fortnite?" I haven't seen him since Among Us or Fall Guys have come out, so only had to have that discussion once. So I don't know if this is still an ongoing issue for him, but I did have to explain what Fortnite was. Perfect. Not that Fortnite is really the most complicated concept to grasp. It's basically like it's a very popular video game that runs on every platform on Earth. It's like, so that's what makes it so dangerous. I'm like, yeah, I guess. Fortnite is a 2-week period. Yeah, okay. We get it. People got tired of that joke like 2 years ago. Because you're thinking in my brain too much, that's why. You watch Blind too much, and he makes references and jokes to weed way too often. Which is why you misspelled week as weed. That? Yeah, that's going to do nothing, because it's not connected to anything. That's going to mess me up. That's also going to mess me up. Could probably do you. I can't. When the screen flipped vertically, oh, that seems kind of obnoxious. Yeah, I was actually, I finished the normal difficulty of Tetris Effect, but I was realizing very quickly, the further I got into Tetris Effect, that I don't actually see well enough to play Tetris Effect, which makes me very sad. Like, I can play the normal difficulty, I can play the meditation modes, but I cannot do the hard shit in Tetris Effect. It's too flashy, and it makes me really sad. Hello, SOS. Nice check mark, Tristan. I don't know when you got that, but last time I saw you, you didn't have one. So congrats, man. This is one of those very cheap puzzle games on Steam. And there's kind of a lot of them. It's a rabbit hole I've been falling down recently. Okay, so you're connected to nothing on that side, so it's all this side. So you're currently a loop, but if I do that... Got it. It seems tough. I think that it's big brain from here on out, friend.
Crypt metal.
Welcome back for another month. Cheers, man. Can I get a round of beers for the second month for our friend the dinosaur? All right, that just happened. 34 months from SOS. Cheers, man.
Beer.
With that prime. Hair leather bag, 1. I like it. But I've been dealing with levels of isolation that I didn't really know were possible. I'll put it that way. Well, I mean, obviously knew were possible, but like, it's been rough. Putting it blunt. These late night streams are almost more like late night therapy sessions for me. It's mostly just me venting from all the T-sprints. Maybe it's time to take a rest break in between rounds. You know, if I do it this way and this way, that's then going to go down to here, which I can just block with that. And pull out the one that I want. There we go. Look at that. And I think if I just click that once, click that, there we go. Clearing stuff. Vent away. Cheers. Well, before I continue my venting, I will just say thanks to those of you who just dropped subscriptions. And I'll also say that hype trains are uneasy. So one more and that's a hype train, which would make no sense at 1 o'clock in the morning. But thank you regardless. I've had people tell me that they would listen to me read the dictionary. And they would listen. Which is funny because I used to say that about Total Biscuit. It's like the voice that I like listening to the most on YouTube back in the day was always TB, and it's like I would listen to that man read the dictionary. Was always kind of like the thing that I would say about him. So it's kind of funny that people have been saying that about me.
Yeah, a 1 a.m. hype train would be nuts, Kappa.
Yeah, that would make no sense. Why would anybody do such a silly thing? What? Hold on. But thank you for the 3rd resub. It's good to have you back, Zane. My brains required a different kind of thinking, but there will be more traditional roguelikes in the future. Because one just got a new update. It's 9 a.m. where you're at? What time zone is that? Is that you? That... It's not Europe. It's like, what, 8 hours ahead? UK? I was going to say, I thought that Europe's like 7, but I guess I'm thinking Central. Well, good morning. Well, this is a mess. All right, well, let's start simple. Let's try and... Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. There we go. Am I making a picture? I'm trying... This is basically just circuit board pickup sticks. So I'm trying to pick up all of the lines in order by connecting lines to the lines, if that makes sense. So I'm building a circuit board to connect lines to make all of the sticks disappear, is what this is. So it's pretty simple. You can make obvious Europe UK joke because as dumb Canadian who's kind of sleepy, who woke up in a lot of pain, it's not obvious to me. Right. Forgot about that. I could do that one. But then that's going to pull that. Could do you. But that pulls that. Could do this one, but that would pull that. It's probably you, but then that pulls that. Just gonna push this button 2 more times and reset my things. Yeah, honestly, I'm more just amused by the fact that we have a hype train running at fucking 1 a.m. I don't really care if it goes anywhere. I'm just happy that you guys are crazy enough to do that. Looks like I could do this. That's gonna pull a lot of things I don't want it to. So thanks for the 3 resubs, guys. Still kind of stuck on this one. But old TV test patterns. Fuck, yeah, kinda. Although those 3 resubs that we just got there is more resubs than I got during the day stream today. Guess all of you guys are just night owls. It's probably like 2 or 3 I have to pull all at once, I'm thinking. Like, I keep looking at this long one that kind of goes across and going, that's probably something I gotta do something with. But I don't think... I feel like the game... I swear the game's giving me audio cues when I'm close, but... So right now the connections are you up to here, blocked on that side. It's going to go through to here, down to here, blocked there. It's going to go across there. So then it's just that. There we go. Okay, so I had it. Duh. And then I can rotate this and get this and that. There we go. We're making progress. I like this. And botched it. Of course, it's not Europe. Brexit started days ago. Yeah, okay, fair. To be, okay, so as a Canadian, it's going to take me a long time to get used to Brexit. Like, I probably won't have Brexit sorted out in my brain for 20 years. Maybe. Like, it's going to be like 15 years from now, and I'm still going to be like, oh, right, yeah, that happened. You guys did that. Got it. That's why it's a bad joke. I mean, you said it was obvious. I don't think it's particularly obvious. It's more just a blind you're Canadian showing. What? Oh, right, that one. I don't really want to reset this one. All right, let's leave that side for a second until I can clear this, because I can do this one, and this one. From here, here. So unless I'm missing something, this should work. Perfect. Let's remove you. Oh, I see what I screwed up. Mess for 4 years? Has it really been 4 years? I remember where I was when that stuff started. I was working the night shift, and my manager was just like yelling something at me and then told me to get off my phone. And I was like, sorry, I can't. And she goes, why can't you get off your phone? And I said, because Britain just left the EU. And she's like, excuse me, what? I'm like, I was just staring at Twitter. I'm like, yeah, Britain just left the EU. Like, they did what now? I was like, yeah, that just happened. She's like, holy shit. Very weird moment. Got it. Oh. But... What? Oh. On it, that's the most Twitch sentence you could say. Zane. Brexit is honestly not very poggies. But you know what is pretty poggies? Thank you for playing. If you liked my game and you want to see more, please support me by sharing a game or rating it. Have a nice day. You know, one major complaint about this game is it should read your clock and say have a nice night if it's nighttime for you. That was a wonderful little hour and a half. I enjoyed that. So how long have I been streaming? Hour and a half? I could do some Lost Flame. Could call it. Could jump into another puzzle game. I kind of like beating these in a single setting. I think we'll do some Lost Flame. Yeah, for reference, I'm just going to show you guys this guy's Steam page, or this developer's Steam page. Rainbow Train. So Hook was the one that we just played. It was actually his first game. But since then, he put out OO, which I also have, which is a hardcore minimal arcade game, which I haven't touched. Then I have this, which is Clocky, a minimal puzzle game. I don't know how long this one is. I also have Push, or I also am going to get Push up his left, and Nabuki. So I kind of want to play all this guy's games because I really liked them. So I think we'll jump into some Lost Flame for a little bit, though. Just change the game here. Lost Flame pulled an update